AI squared.
Books.
Books.
This is so good.
All right. Now we
Right.
realize that books are a little more obscure, a little less popular, but they also last way longer when you're on a desert island. One of these books could last
So long.
2,000 times more than longer than a movie.
Wait, okay, I feel like you're wrong. Paper? Like, if we need a fire, what's going to go first, the movie or the book?
Your hair. Yep.
Okay, past that.
You gotta
But
hang on
I'm
to
just
books,
saying,
man.
like,
They're what will
no, but-
catch you through.
Like, if it rains on a book, if it, any
Well,
fire,
I
if,
don't
like,
know.
an animal just
Dig a
decides
pit
to
or something. Find a cave.
let
Castaway,
some
man.
liquids go, like, books are ruined.
How much better would Tom Hanks's career be if he had spent all that time on the island with books?
I don't,
Specifically, our books.
like, I don't feel like he would have been, what?
I don't know.
Not good logic.
Tigana, Guy Gavriel K. It's kind of a chunk, but it deals with revolution and kind of Italian history, and it's a fiction fantasy thing. It's pretty cool.
Fiction fantasy thing.
Yeah,
Your
man.
words are
Actually
not as
pretty
good
much.
as they typically are right now.
I apologize for my discrepancy.
Does that mean, like, big difference?
Little difference.
No,
Actually, discrepancy can be
Yeah, because you
anything,
can say small discrepancy or large discrepancy.
but I didn't.
So just-
What's your book?
Yeah, Little Women. Classic. Louisa May Alcott. Very good. Movie's also good. I have it on the back.
Christian
because,
Bale. Yep.
Yeah, that was like where he started, and he was such a sweet. He was Teddy.
Mm-hmm.
The romance that blossomed.
He had a part
Winona Ryder and
in the middle of his head, but
yeah, but he looked good. It worked.
okay. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's a really good book.
I read that book in 4th grade.
They also have a musical of it that is so underrated. It's so good. So good.
Who has a musical?
Broadway.
Dang.
Whoever did it, I don't know, but it was on Broadway. Sutton Foster, who's incredible.
Okay,
She
so
played
maybe
Jack.
episode number 2 will feature Hannah singing Little Women.
Yes. No.
Okay.
I mean, no. But it's a good musical. Also a good movie. Also a good book. Like, how often does that happen?
It's just so much
Not very
goodness
often. Not very often.
pouring out of Louisa May Alcott.
She rocks.
All right, next one. This is partly inspired by Dave Jr. because his enthusiasm for this book
Dave Jr.
is unparalleled. That Hideous Strength by C.S. Lewis. It's a dystopia. End of the world type stuff mixed with a lot of mythology surrounding planets and gods and Merlin and
So basically,
God.
Interstellar?
no, this takes place on Earth.
Okay.
Yep.
Interstellar's in the sky?
In the stellarness space place.
Stellar.
Have you been to the space place?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
My turn.
Yep.
Can you tell me what dystopia means?
Okay, dystopia is a future that has gone wrong.
So, I have a dystopia set as well.
You sure do.
I sure do. So, this counts as one, right?
Sure does.
Sure does. Okay,
It's
we've got...
in the box.
You probably haven't heard of
together.
these. They're like, I'm probably one of the only people who's read them because,
Yeah,
I probably
nobody
found them
reads that.
first. Nobody's found it's
Tripe.
so good. So good. Divergent, Legent, Insurgent.
Do you notice how
Rough.
all the titles like go together?
They end with gent. Like,
Yeah.
Like,
Like gentlemen.
yeah.
But they're not because it's a dystopia.
Okay,
There
I
are
also-
no more gentlemen left
I read Hunger Games. Didn't like it.
at all.
No.
Not even a smidge.
No, because let's just kill Prim. Dumb.
Oh.
This is good. These series is really good. The ending is great. Sorry if I ruined that for a bunch of people. Now you have to know the endings of Hunger Games by now, right?
I don't. I read 2 of the 3. The third one killed me.
Sorry, but anyway, people die in these too. But it's done better, and the ending's better, and the overall plot is better.
And Prim does not die in this one.
Prim's not even in this one.
Oh.
Stellar.
Mm-hmm.
So-
Enter.
I feel really good about this.
I am feeling good that you feel good.
You should read.
Okay. This one has also been read by a wide audience. Stephen King's The Stand.
Stefan, isn't it?
Yeah, Stephen King.
Stefan Kine.
No, Kinge.
Oh yeah, Stefan Kinge.
Yeah. First published, it was like 800 pages. Then they went back and he added more, and now it's like 1,400 pages, which is
Fun
a
fact.
little.
Fun
just-
fact. This one here, writing a novel on a typewriter. My husband is too. Like, have you ever heard a typewriter? Because
It's loud as poop.
oh, I'm gonna try and talk to you, but it's fun. It's really fun.
Yep. But this one was typewritten a long time ago, like almost 40 years
Typewritten,
ago.
does that mean it was written on a typewriter?
Yeah, it really does. That's what typewritten means.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm. That is arguably his best book ever, which is a little depressing for Stephen King because that was 40 years ago.
My next book. If I'm on a desert island, I'm gonna have a pair of shoes. And these seemed like a good option. But yeah, so shoes, gotta have them.
How you open this thing?
Vegas, baby. That was really dramatic. Let me just say,
We run out of coffee.
he doesn't have an iPhone. He has one of these things. It's like a brick. I feel awkward right now. RN, I feel awkward.
All right, you done with the shoes?
Yeah, but that was my
Come on.
legitimately that was my next book. Can we
You're
hurry
gonna
up?
read your shoes.
Yeah.
How
Well,
long?
I'm just saying,
what
like,
are we at?
I'm
20? Wow.
20 minutes? Can you go? Stop sipping your coffee.
Yeah. I've got 2 left, Holmes.
Go.
All right. Susan Cooper, The Dark is Rising. It rose. It was defeated.
Yes.
All in Wales.
Darkness. The light will shine.
They're young adult stuff, which is cool. Lots of mythology, Celtology, Welshishness.
Cool.
Uh-huh.
Secret Thoughts of an Unlikely Convert. Not a light read.
Wait,
That's
what?
good. Secret Thoughts of an Unlikely Convert.
An English professor's journey into Christian faith.
Yeah, it's really interesting. She's got quite the
I think I've
history.
heard about it.
So yeah, Rosaria Champagna Butterfield.
Champagna.
Yep.
Dig
Move
that
on.
like butter. Okay, so FYI to the recorders, if we go long, we can just cut it in half, right? We don't want to skimp on what we're talking about.
No skimping allowed.
Okay. My last pick is Cormac McCarthy's The Road. Also an unusual choice, but he's a baller. The Road is
Ball is
probably, yeah,
Life
The
of
Road
Ball.
is probably not his most famous or highly received, acclaimed, critiqued book, but it was the first one I read, and it's just something else entirely
Stellar.
in an amazing way. Yep. Also dystopian, a lot different though than any of the other ones we've mentioned.
So is this one. It's pretty different. It's called I Wish I Were a Butterfly. And I'm a 5th grade teacher. So, I mean, I was going to read a little bit too, but we're going, like, this is taking a long time. But really, the story is all about, like, choosing your identity and not trying to be other people, which I feel like, shout out to my 5th graders, be you.
But shouldn't you be Jesus? Just throwing that out there.
So, tweet.
Fine, don't answer.
I mean, we should. Yeah, let's be Jesus.
Okay,
But
let's be Jesus.
I feel like he also made you to be you.
Yes, but as
In the
our
likeness
as our
of
esteemed friend and colleague
the
quoted me as saying,
esteemed
when
friend.
we're operating in unity,
Unity
individuality flourishes.
flourishes. Kudos to whoever said that.
Yeah, it was somebody we know and love. Oh,
Nina Francine. Photography.com. Okay.
this episode is sponsored by.
Okay, are you ready? I've got my first one.
Okay.
My life is just like a Disney movie. One time I ate spaghetti in an alley.
Right on.
Snorkel wawa.
Huh? Wow. That's like hua hua.
Hua hua. Your turn.
All right. This says, put on my workout clothes before going to the donut store just to give the impression that I earned this.
Yep. I do that. Okay, this isn't a tweet, but it's funny. I walk around like everything's fine, but deep down, inside my shoe, my sock is sliding off.
Mm-hmm.
Realistic.
Mm-hmm. So we've got some friends with a chicken farm, right? And he just tweeted, chickens go in, pies come out.
We have nothing to fear but fear itself. and spiders and bears and scientists creating spider bears and science bears.
That's a lot to fear, I fear.
Snorkel, wah again.
All right, and to close this tweet out, we have one from Tim Hawkins.
Oh, the Hawkins.
Yep. Who tweets, when all is said and done at the end of the day, for all intents and purposes, get down to brass tacks any way you slice it. Yes. So that's all today for artificial intelligence.
Antonymical interactions.
A.
A.